So guys, I'm going to be exploring one of the lesser known lead mines in Derbyshire. Follow me in this adventure, guys. As we go in, you can see straight away we're into rails. These lead mines date back from the 1700s and they have a lot of intact remains. Really good to see. We have here straight away rails, quite narrow, about 25 inches, and curving around the edge here, and it goes over there. We are gonna follow it later, but not straight away. We're gonna follow this vein, and as you can see, the stonework here is absolutely magnificent. The keystones holding above, all the weight of the stacks of that is simply stunning. You can see how they carefully wedged and hammered here the edges of the rock, hammered holes in, stumble holes, so they could place the stonework. Absolutely incredible. We're gonna be going in and we'll find some stacked up beds. The level, as you can see, goes down considerably low, but it would have been high enough, I suppose, for the people in that time that were working these mines. You can see more rails here, stacked up beds on every side, and the weight of the keystones here, slabs and a keystone. That's something very unique to this area of Derbyshire as well. Let's go. We continue the rails, and in areas you're going to see actually some remains. I would dare to say that this some sort of box, some sort of storage box for the miners, I would imagine. Absolutely magnificent stuff that's remaining here. And ahead of us you can see there's been a few there are a few running areas here from stoves above. A lot of this has collapsed, as you can see. It's all on the feet, and the level still continues with the original rails that are tipped to the side, and neat back walls here, and some stunning calcite mineralization here, as you can see. Right, we're going to keep going. Some pockets of running boulders, and it's interesting here. I just noticed how the miners they packed this where it seems to be like a doorway. They packed it with mud. It carries on over there, but they clearly packed this with mud in order to control the ventilation. Most probably there would have been a wooden gate here, and a boy, a young man, a boy here guarding the gate, let the gate open and close to let the mine carts run up and down this haulage level. So Really is fascinating what we see here. And we're going to keep going. There's a lot of chisel markers we can see there. Very clean, fresh, as they were done yesterday. Absolutely stunning. So let's keep going. It's absolutely beautiful how the rails are in place. A rarity in Derbyshire mines, where most of the rails have been taken away or stolen, and we seem to be going to an area that has been stacked up with dirt on the mother rock here. As we can see very clearly what's happened here, they left the mother rock and they stacked up the dirt supported by metal pins all the way off the rock on metal pins, as you can see here. Absolutely stunning. And this dates back to the late 1700s, most likely 1800s. There's a lot of mineralization here. As you can see, a lot of calcite. What seems to be soot marks from miners' headlamps, and one massive collapse here just above us that's made even the timbers, the stemples above us crumble. We're gonna continue. We don't really want to be touching any of these keystones, but you can see how they're very carefully placed and wedged to hold all the backfill at the back. Just really simply stunning. The ingenuity of the miners. Let's go. And more stemples pinned, supported with pins. I mean stemples, back wall supported with pins, and the whole wall here, the main rock seam basically that they left just to strengthen the walls, to keep us a base. They didn't need to widen any more than what they did. So this is how they left it. We're gonna carry on. See what else is waiting for us. And over there, it seems to be going into a volcanic sort of clay material. Very classic in Derbyshire. This clay material was caused by sedimentation of lava in the ancient times, when this was a riverbed. All this limestone 300 million years ago. There was volcanoes in the area that spouted a lot of ash in the atmosphere, and it laid on the shallow coral seas at the time. And what we see today is this greyish, sometimes bluish clay that would have been a nightmare for the miners. As you can see, it caused a lot of collapse on them and a lot of problems. Let's go any further. And here we can see the level. Actually, you can see how tiny is this level, almost resembling the size of a coffin level, without actually being able to call it a coffin level really. But in them times the miners, due to the poor genetics and poor diet, they didn't grow much taller than 5'5" or so on average, I would imagine. And again, you can see the rails going a long way along the stacked up beds, and this level just keeps giving. Absolutely stunning. So let's see where this goes. But as I can see, there's a lot of water here, and surprisingly it keeps giving is actually fascinating to see how long these haulage levels were dug out in the limestone. So guys, we're coming to what seems to be a bit of a turn. There's a bit of a side passage. Seems to be rain, might have gone to lower workings at one time. It's hard to say, but it's quite hot here. Again, we see the level turning, rails turning, pack deads, and candle sub marks here. Let's keep going. See what else this mine has got to give. And here it has been another minor collapse, and the level rejoins over the collapse and still keeps going. This is actually longer than what I expected. You can see that. Oh, I need to take a breath. The cross notch temples, the cross sleepers where they laid the rails on, they're all still there. It's incredible. Let's keep going. All this, absolutely. Oh, there's something ahead of us that we want to see. Partially flood, which doesn't surprise me with the amount of rain that we had. And oh my god, now here, this is absolutely phenomenal. What we found a mine cart right there, right in front of our eyes. The wheels are there, the original frame, the axle, and the side ribs, which would have contained this kind of a gap here. So I'm guessing the timber would have been here on the sides and containing all the load. For, as we can see, it was designed for this narrow levels, and it's still here. This is simply absolutely magnificent. And here, minus hobnail boots, and they clearly date from the time they were made of leather, and I'm not very friendly of touching things, but if we could turn this over, you could see the hobnails, which they were giving good grip for the miners, and a bit of a lace there to tie the boot together. This is absolutely awesome. Right, we're going to be seeing what else gives ahead of us, if anything else. Wow and wow. Here we have an axle still in place. The remains of a barrel, a wooden barrel that would have contained probably gunpowder, or God knows. Barrels had many uses back in then times. Some stemples, and right there is like the best minecart I've seen in a Derbyshire lead mine. I'm saying Derbyshire lead mine, that's abandoned really. I don't know if on active mines like Temple Mine or other mines might have them, but here we are. Wheels, the narrow size, about 25 40 inches wide and about 3 foot long. The level is running there, but the incredible thing about this is it did have a handle as well to pull it along the levels, pulling and tucking it. This is simply something really special. Wow. And on the other side, you can see the wheels on the other side. This is purely magnificent find. So, having gone all the way to the end, that's it for today, guys. I'm gonna make my way out, but this is something really beautiful in really good pristine state. I'm gonna take a wide angle video on my phone from the card. It really is quite a piece and very unique. This for Derbyshire, as I say, it's not often do you see something like this. I'm gonna just film it from the front. And there's the level going. And there's the card. Wow. And that's it. Thanks for watching this short video. And be sure you subscribe and follow on future adventures. Thanks for this joining us along on this little trip. And excuse me from all the panting and huffing and puffing. It's quite hot and humid here, and maybe I should have gone just a bit lighter with clothing, but whew, that's what it is. Thank you, guys.